I will wait patiently. This is a terrible view right here because the steering wheel is absolutely in my face. See if there's a better way to do this. Can I do that? Is that a thing? Using the center console. It's another terrible view. All these views are pretty horrible. I feel like these views are pretty horseshit. So I'm using my iPad to try and broadcast live while I'm at a destination charger. I will show you where I'm at right now. We're at Buck Hill in Burnsville, Minnesota. It's kind of a great view, realistically. The charging rate is not great. We're at, I have it set to miles right now, but we're about 38 amps. And, I mean, it's working, so I can't really... what are the other things to say? It's 14 degrees, so anyone who's got questions about a Model 3 in a cold weather climate, last night, let's see if I can find the temps that we were dealing with yesterday. We were at like negative something. Yeah, here we go. -1. So, and that's not even as bad as it's going to get. It's going to get down to -24 without the wind chill in the next couple of days. But for now, I got a bit of a frozen battery still going on. I'm hoping that as that warms up, I'll get a faster charge rate. But, creature comforts and all that. Let's see if we can do this again in a better way. Maybe that'll work. That'll kind of work. We're in easy entry. Can I move the steering wheel? Is that a thing? I tried. It's still not the greatest. Because I should have got... I have my GoPro and everything, which I should maybe be using, but I'm not, because it only broadcasts in 720p. That's the thing that sucks about the GoPro. Yeah, well, the live stream might have failed, but I'll leave it up. Just for funsies. What's new in my work? Can I turn on chat? Is that a thing? Can I turn on my chat? Do I have a chat? I do have a chat. Is that a thing? Turn on. Oh, yeah, it kind of works. Hey. What's interesting going on? I don't know if you can see it because of the bright lights back here. Can I touch the screen with it? No, can't. Yeah. So right in my back window right here, I have this horrible, it's not horrible. I shouldn't say it's horrible. But the heater leaves a square. Let me show you. Come on, bright lights. Exposure won't work. I tried, but the exposure, I guess, is blocking me from being able to show you the awesome thing. But in the back window over here, the heater coil that runs along the back of the window failed, and apparently with Tesla, they're like, we've never seen that before, and it's new because there's not a whole lot of Tesla Model 3s that are out there in like super sub-degree temps, and this is definitely die-hard beta, real life for you, Tesla. So they are replacing this entire back window, which freaks me out. But they're doing it, and I can't complain because I'm going to pay for it. So good on you, Tesla, for fixing stuff. But the techs were definitely like, we've never seen that before. So we'll fix that. Apparently, that's something that they do a lot, though, is fix this back glass because of the fact that I don't know, the glass breaks a lot. So that's a thing. I was saying earlier in the feed that it's like 14 degrees out, and the charge rate, because that's charging right now, is like, what am I at? 41%, 8 kilowatts. It went back to percentage on its own. That's weird. Maybe I switched it and didn't know it. I did, because it was saved on another profile. Never mind. That was the easy entry. It saved my easy entry that way. That was a trip. Lost my mind for a second. I was like, why did you go back to that? And so I go back and forth between distance and percentage. You can set your like miles per hour, if you will, like your TACO, like how much fuel you have left. You can set that to miles if that's easier. And I had it, but it fluctuates so much that it's very hard to keep that, I guess. So I go every once in a while. I'll go back and forth from distance to energy to distance to energy to distance to energy. And right now, going back to distance, I'm only at charging at about 14 miles per hour. It's not magnific, if you will. But yeah, I won't keep burning up the live action stuff. I just wanted to give it a shot. I'll upload this one. It's been a while since I've done an upload. Maybe I'll just go into that for half a second. I've been going back and forth on new camera stuff. I really want to go over to Sony. I've been a Canon user forever. I had a 70D that I used for my live vlogging. Now I'm doing this all on the iPad because I discovered that they've got internet connection that I can tap into over here, and it's good. It's got a huge upload limit of like, I don't know, almost 15 megasecond, which is crazy for upload. So I might tap into their network every now and again and do a live feed. It's a good spot to do it from. Plus, the view is pretty awesome. I can't complain. I got snowboarders running all over. That's pretty sweet. So the 70D I've had forever. It's fantastic. I love the color grading on it. I love the colors on it. It's been my primary. The secondary primary that I've had is I use this guy and the Hero 7 Black. That's been my other camera of choice. This thing is fantastic in terms of what it's capable of. However, GoPro, my dear friends, the one thing I hate about you is that they added this hypersmooth stuff, which is awesome, but the downfall of hypersmooth is any left to right panning, you lose. It gets weird. That's the easiest thing to say. Is it gets weird. It's not right. It's hypersmooth is really meant from a forward motion. It'll take the jitters out running forward. But anytime you're doing this like left to right pan kind of a thing to show people what the area is like, it gets weird. I hope they fix that, because otherwise I'm gonna literally just turn it off and use a gimbal for the rest of the stuff, if you will, because the gimbal's badass. I love the gimbal, but if you have questions, comments, anything like that, I don't know who's all watching. It tells me that people are watching, but I don't know.
Yeah, so if you have comments, just leave them in the chat or something. I think it pops up on my feed somewhere on the tablet. So, you know, ask questions. Do you have questions on this thing? Are you getting a Tesla? Are you thinking about a Tesla? Too expensive? Not expensive? You know, the main point of doing this live feed was to hopefully run into some folks that may or may not be curious about, like, you know, maybe the car's not viable in your neck of the woods. Is it maybe it's too cold? Do you think it's too cold to have a Tesla because batteries suck? You know, whatever. I'll tell you right now, at least in my experience, Minnesota, the climate here is cold. I mean, we're looking again. I said this earlier in the feed. The climate in our area is like, it's going to be negative 24. Let me see if I can pull up the craziness that it'll be. It's going to be really cold this week, and I know some of my favorite Canadian YouTubers out there are showing their Model 3s out in their temps, and it was like, it's pretty cold in the sea, you know. But it's going to be frigid in Minnesota. Like tonight, it's dropping -7. I don't know, maybe that's not so bad. But Wednesday is going to be -21. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these temps. That's in reverse. It's not working at all. My bad. But you can see the little minus sign and figure it out. It's gonna be cold. Wednesday's -21. That's gonna be the coldest that's gonna get. That's not without wind chill too. So it'll get to like -40 or something like that. It's gonna be brutally cold. And from right now, at least what I've noticed within the Tesla community, I guess, is when it gets cold, you lose you lose battery percentage by like 40% almost, maybe more. Maybe 50 or 60% is a good average when it gets that cold out. So like driving around, you use so much battery to keep your vehicle warm that I mean, wintertime range sucks. I guess there's not really a better way to say it, but it's not that sucky to where I don't want the car. Like, the creature comforts are so amazing that I can deal with charging randomly. Like right now, today it was cold, and I'm like, I'm just gonna stop by this cool spot, and there's a place to eat right over there, the Black Diamond Restaurant. So if you're in Minnesota and you're hungry, amazing food, great snowboarding. It's kind of it's not like a huge mountain slash thing. It's a hill, you know, but it's the fact that they offer free charging is fantastic, and they have like 4 Tesla chargers that you can plug into and get some range if you're bored. There's another Model 3 behind me with the plates EV, which is pretty legit. Yeah, I'll end the video soon because I'm just rambling about stuff. I honestly, I just wanted to try the live stream feature on the iPad and see if it gets out there with a decent upload speed. Apparently that's a thing, and it's fine. So I'll do these more often. I need to make more YouTube videos. I need to do more uploads. It's my fault. I'm a terrible guy when it comes to like a scheduled upload thing and to push stuff out. You know, yeah, I like to be real creative with my videos, which is really why I live in the GoPro world and in the big Canon world. Like I was saying, I'm waiting for the Sony A7S III to show its face so I can take a look at it and honestly debate if I'm going to go to a Sony versus Canon. It's been a huge debate for me because of the fact that I like Canon color so much, and I like the flip out screen so I can see myself. as I film, and for a vlogger standpoint, when you're filming yourself, that's really important. And sound quality and all that. When the flip out screen is on the top, Sony, awesome for you for finally moving to a more vlogger standpoint. But your audio, a lot of us guys, we want our shotgun mics that we use. Like right now, I have no idea how the audio is going to come out. This could be garbage for the fact that I'm using an iPad and it's chilling on my dashboard. So if you're curious about what I'm using, that's what I'm using, and it could suck. I have no idea how this is going to come across. Sorry if it does. Sorry. But yeah, I guess the whole point of that rant was I'm looking at other ways to make my content better and to do more, and a lot of it is just me getting out there and pushing the content out so that you guys get to see this stuff. It's really it. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you're feeling it, you're feeling froggy, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll try and do this more often. Hopefully with better camera equipment. I need to make more videos. What I've been personally up to lately is we have a new wind tunnel here in Minnesota called iFly. Well, iFly's national brand, but they started up a wind tunnel, and I have training tonight. In a couple hours, I'm learning to backfly. So I'll be in a wind tunnel on my back, learning how to free fly. It's good times. It's hard as hell. I didn't think it was going to be this hard, but it's definitely not easy. And that's it. I wish you guys a fond farewell. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to stay up to date with my life, I'm going to try and just be random with the channel. I'll try and be more consistent with faster stuff, but my channel's really random, so I apologize that it's this random. I'm going to take that. With that, I will see you guys once I figure out how to end my live stream. There we go. See you guys.